There are certain wrestlers that need to overperform for Team USA to win a world championship. Now, who are these wrestlers? And unlike some of the past videos and things, I'm going to just be talking about men's freestyle. Men's freestyle team, who needs to overperform and who could do well. Now, dating back to last year, overall results, Russia came in first place with 13 medals, Japan came in second with 10 medals, and third place was the USA with 12 medals. That goes into the point system. But as far as men's freestyle was concerned, how did the scoring turn out? Russia was in first place. They had 4 gold medals, 1 silver, and 2 bronze. Second place was the USA with 3 gold, a silver, and 3 bronze. And third place was Georgia with a gold, a silver, and a bronze. Of course, there are points that go into this, but right now I'm just diving into the medals and who may be able to medal, who needs to medal in order for Team USA to beat the Russians. Can we beat the Russians this year? Let me know in the comments below, and also let me know if you disagree with who I'm saying is going to medal. Now, let's assume that Jaden Cox and Kyle Dake are going to win a world championship. And I'm just assuming that because they've crushed their way through the tournament last year. They're number 1 ranked guys in the world this year. They've beat top ranked world team members in the past. And I think that they are going to win another world championship. And I'm only assuming that looking at guys who need to overperform, okay? And assuming that anybody is going to place anywhere is just absolutely, it's absurd because you don't know what's going to happen, who's been training, what new international guys are going to come in. It's just absurd to say, I assume that. But for the sake of argument, let's assume that these 2 guys are going to finish with a gold medal. We need a couple guys to overperform. One guy is Jordan Burroughs. Jordan Burroughs, he needs to be the top guy in the world, top 1 or 3 guy in the world, and win that world medal, win that gold medal. Of course, he's going to have a tough time with the Russian and Frank Chamizo as well from Italy. It's going to be a heck of a match. He needs to overperform and get that gold medal. I think that it can happen. The other guy is Kyle Snyder. Now, Snyder, I believe, can do really well and make it to the finals at least, but he needs to overperform just like he has in the past and beat Sudjalaev from Russia. Sudjalaev is the top pound-for-pound guy in the world, but Snyder needs to overperform and beat him, and I think it's totally possible. So right there is 4 gold. Now we need somebody else to make the finals at least, and that's got to be, my pick right now is Nick Gwiazdowski. Nick Gwiazdowski has placed bronze in the past multiple times. I think this year is his time to step it up, get to that next level, and make it to the finals. I think it's very, very possible. Now at this point, that's 5 total medalists. We need a couple more. Okay, so who else on the rest of the team? That's half the team, of course, 10 guys. Bronze. I see USA crushing it in bronze medals. I really do. But who needs to overperform here? Zane Rutherford. Zane Rutherford needs to overperform, really not just to prove certain people wrong who think that Yanni should have this spot, which, you know, if you still think that, you got to get your head straight, you know, support Yanni in the future, but right now, Zane's spot, and I'd like to see him overperform. He's already beat Yanni, and Yanni, of course, has beat top-ranked guys in the past, top world members such as Bajrang Punia from India. He beat him at Beat the Streets. Now, could Zane end up facing him? Possibly. Could he beat him? I don't know, but I'd like to see it happen. I'd like to see him. These guys have to beat some of the top-ranked guys in the world. Zane is the number 12 ranked guy in the world right now. He's got to beat his ranking. Another guy he's got to do the same thing is Daton Fix. Daton Fix is the number 7 guy in the world right now. Fix is number 7 in the world right now, but he is a past junior world champion, and he's just on fire. He's beat a former world medalist in Thomas Gilman. This year he beat him at Final X, beat him fair and square. And I'd really like to see how he does. He needs to overperform and get that bronze medal. Now, number 16 is James Green. Green has placed in the past at the World Championships, and I'd like to see him do it again. And I think that he can, and really that's all I have to say there. He needs to overperform and get that bronze medal. And then number 19, Tyler Graf. Graf has already beat the former bronze medalist in Joey Colon. He beat him at Final X this summer. And Graf, although he's ranked number 19 in the world right now, I can see him placing high and getting a bronze medal. The other guy that needs to place high and would be essentially the 10th placer for Team USA, so all 10 guys placing, love to see it happen, is Pat Downey. Pat Downey, as I mentioned before, is a little bit of an underdog, but if he can come through, overperform, show everybody, show the world that he's meant to be there, which I think he is, then he can really help overperform and help Team USA win. At that place, all of what I've said now will translate to 4 gold medals, 1 silver, 4 bronze, and 1 placer. Comparing that to the past, which is 3 gold, 1 silver, and 3 bronze. It's upping our gold and bronze medals. I think it's totally possible. Let's get all 10 guys on the podium. I'd love to see it happen.